Hi, I'm DJ Queen Bee, and my chosen seminal record is Under Me Sensi by Barrington Levy. I moved to St Paul's in 1983 when I was 18, first to Sussex Place and then to a council flat on the front line where I had my son Jacob. I was drawn there for, well, first of all, a friend invited me to live in her house, and then I was on the council waiting list, and that's what came up, was a flat in St Paul's. But it was fantastic for me, you know, my whole social life expanded. I met loads of people, and all these people are my friends now, you know, they were my kind of people, it was my place, and I just found myself there. I always loved music. I was brought up on music. My mum had a good record collection, so I'd flick through records on the weekend and put them on. And from a really young age, I remember my dad lifting me up to a record deck because I wanted to put the record, you know, I wanted to put the needle on the record. In 1988, I started playing on a pirate radio station called Emergency Radio. It was on just on a Sunday, I believe, maybe Saturdays later on as well, but just a weekend-based radio station. We moved all around Bristol, sometimes my house, sometimes other people's houses, and it was funk, soul, reggae, hip-hop. I met loads of people through record shops and shopping and through pirate radio, connecting with all sorts of DJs and venues like the Thekla as well. You know, that was seminal for us. The nights like the Cooker that we all went to. And later on I DJ'd regularly in a night called the Fruit Machine, which was a lesbian and gay night down there, which was really successful in the early 90s. As a young woman, going into record shops anywhere was quite difficult because there were usually no other women in there. I did feel quite intimidated from the start. Even if you think you know about music, you still don't. And I like loads of genres of music, so I'm not an expert on any genre. So it was quite intimidating. I often feel like I didn't know what I was talking about. I still do feel like that. But I wanted the music, so I'd go, you know, just go out of my comfort zone and go ahead and do it. As I was getting more and more gigs here and there, parties, festivals, clubs, I was not always respected by male DJs. I had times where people would pat my boyfriend on the back and say, "Wicked set, mate, that was great." And he'd point to me and say, "It was her," as if they hadn't seen me behind the wheels for the last 2 hours because he was carrying my records, or they didn't want to believe that it was me. All sorts of intimidating, disrespectful things. You just have to carry on.